What's going on, y'all? It's your man, Squidward Newgate, and today I'm bringing y'all decks to invest in right now. Now, if you do like this video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and subscribing to the channel because I'm going to be bringing y'all more discussions, more things to bring to the One Piece community. But again, the goal is to top an event. My personal favorite investment that I would make right now. Okay, listen. Green Yellow Law. Y'all, Green Yellow Law is going to be a top tier deck one day. Okay, not today, not tomorrow, but one day. And let me explain to you why I do believe so. With the Bunny structure deck coming out, that gives us more support for the Supernova side of Law, our green side, okay? Now listen, on that same coin, we have Rosinante coming out. With the yellow side, we'll have more Law character cards coming out. Now that is an overwhelming amount of support coming to Green Yellow Law here in the near future, y'all. So listen, and you also gotta think, so far in the game, every single Law leader that we have had has had its time in the sun. We have had Red-Green Law. Now, granted, right now, he isn't the most solid deck right now, but he is still a viable deck. But at one point in his prime, he was a S-tier top deck. Now, also, we have had RP Law. RP Law, come on now, y'all. If you were there for it, RP Law was one of the best decks in the game ever, period. And also, he's banned. So that just goes to like show how good he was. I just believe that they aren't going to let this Law just slide and just be a rogue strategy for so long. He's going to get a wave of support coming soon. And the more support he gets, I do believe the deck will just get better. So my first pick to invest in right now is Green Yellow Law. Another great deck to invest in right now is Red Blue Marco. Red Blue Marco, okay, very solid. And right now we are at a point where power reduction, KO, and trashing cards are very strong. That is his whole plan. He wants to KO things and control the board based off of power reduction. And so that means that you can play the Rayleigh, you can play the 7-cost Whitebeard, and also it's searchable within that deck as well. And you can also play all these cards off of Sanji because you're stacking your deck anyway. So also, it's a lot of alsos. We also have blue Whitebeard support coming in the near future with the Whitebeard and Ace structure deck. I haven't looked too much into those cards right now, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna have something that Marco can use for sure. And the more red cards that are printed out with power reduction or KO, Marco will be a thought that should be in your head because that is what he's all about. Marco has also started to pick up a little bit of steam on the internet because I've been seeing people over in Japan start to test out Marco, and some say it has a pretty solid matchup in the blue-purple Luffy, which will be a tier 0 deck in the future. If we even get to that point, I don't know if we'll get to it, but I do believe that Marco just in general will just be a solid pick. Removal decks in general will always be solid. Another deck that we should invest in right now, okay, Reiju. Blue-purple Reiju, okay. Blue-purple Reiju has been solid since its drop. Reiju is always a solid pick. She has a very dedicated community that just plays her. And a lot of these players seem to be very solid with the deck as well. So there are a lot of combo lines, and there's also a lot of high roll potential to be had in this deck with your Porsche, because when Porsche gets Ichiji going on turn 2, y'all, I'm telling you, that deck is very scary when it high rolls. And it high rolls, honestly, often, because I don't know why. It's almost like they always just got the pieces that they need to make sure that they can do you in. Reiju also has support coming in the form of Sanji, which is also a blue-purple leader coming soon. Also has the Vin Smoke type coming in. So that means that Reiju will be able to maybe take a few of those cards just because he's a Straw Hat as well. So I'm not really sure, they may lean for more of the Straw Hat side, but there will be for sure some Vinsmoke cards coming out that Reiju can take advantage of. And Reiju, I just think, is always going to be a solid pick. And if you main that deck and you know the ins and outs of it, all you got to see is the right matchups and Reiju will just cook the entire day. Another deck that you should invest in right now that is very cheap, is known for being cheap, okay? It's known for being cheap and very aggressive. It's Velo Betty. Velo Betty is a S tier deck. I do believe in OP11. It is doing very well right now in Japan because of the blue-purple matchup that it has. It's a glass cannon type of deck. It will catch any deck lacking that cannot deal with its board. It is so aggressive. It's probably one of the most aggressive decks in the game, and it's so aggressive that it has no type of defense. So it's a little wild, I'm not gonna lie. Also, because of the revolutionary army support that's coming in the future as well. I'm telling you, future-proof decks, y'all. These are decks to go ahead and get right now because all these cards have a chance of also going up in price just because of the support that's coming out in the future, but also there'll be less printings of these cards in the future as well. So a cheap deck like right now, like you could probably build a solid deck for probably $30 or $40 right now as it stands. I'm not sure if that's the case still right now with all the prices going up on stuff, but at most, I'm telling y'all, probably like $50. I'm not even joking. And this deck can definitely win you the day when it sees the right matchups. And if people don't know how to really deal with the aggressiveness of the deck, then they just straight out lose because they're playing the matchup wrong. And I guess I'll end off the video with a little bit of spice here, okay? I do believe that Pudding is also a great deck to invest in right now. Now, this is just a personal thing with me. I do believe Pudding is just an annoying deck because one is yellow and it plays Big Moms. Big Moms are crazy, crazy cards. The 10 cost OG 10 cost Big Mom card is one of the best cards in the game to this day. You're ramping to these Big Mom cards, you're ramping to these Katakuri cards, and also have a chance to play a Katakuri for free if the baby Katakuri sticks on the board for long enough. So you can technically play a Katakuri into a Big Mom. And even that 8 cost Katakuri that's coming out, the blocker Katakuri, and the 10 cost Big Mom can be utilized in this deck. So it has a lot of support coming out, and I think it does hold some merit. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be just an S tier deck, but I do believe that it's gonna be still a solid deck to pick up if you like that sort of playing style. Of course, I do believe that Pudding is gonna be a very solid pick for you. And that's all I'm gonna give y'all for right now, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video so I can go ahead and get it out for the weekend because I got some things to do. If you like what you heard, maybe I gave you some ideas for some decks that you want to try to cook up. Please leave a like on the video. It helps me a whole lot. Leave a sub if you want to see some more content like this one. I will be trying to be consistent with my uploads. And yeah, if you like what you see, just do that for me and we are okay. This is Squidward Newgate signing out.